If you've been struggling to make sales recently, today's episode is going to share a quick fix so that you can increase conversions fast and get an injection of cash back into your business. Hi, I'm Heather Hubbard. I went from being a lawyer and partner at one of the largest firms in America to becoming an online personality and successful entrepreneur. I know what it takes to rise to the top. I also know all too well the toll it can take on your health and personal life. So how do you shine bright without burning out? How do you chase joy while achieving success? You're listening to the Hustle and Flow podcast. Welcome back to Hustle and Flow. I am your host, Heather Hubbard, and we are in our special summer series. We're doing this for the entire month of July, where each episode is much shorter, but it is also very actionable. So you can enjoy the beach or the pool or whatever it is that you're doing this summer, and you can still take action towards growing your business, whether that is as an entrepreneur or a service professional. So today is all about a quick fix for your sales. We are in an economy where everyone is paying attention to their investments and their dollars more than they have been in the past, although it feels like we've been in this for a while. But you might really be feeling it. And because also since the pandemic over the last 5 years, I feel like if you were not already familiar with leveraging online marketing tools, you are definitely familiar with them now. Part of that means that there is far more noise. There are more people. There are more posts. It's just everything is really crowded and really noisy. And so it can feel as though nothing is working. And so today we're going to talk about that one quick tip that is going to help you. And it is so underestimated. And I think so many people forget that not only is it an option, not only is it available, regardless of your personality, regardless of your sales style, regardless of your offer and what it is that you do, how you service your clients. And that is individual outreach and follow-up. I think one of the reasons why a lot of people don't do individual outreach or follow-up is because it can feel a bit intimidating. We don't want to bother people. And it's so much easier to just post something on Instagram or LinkedIn. It's so much easier to send out an email to an entire newsletter list. It is so much easier to make it feel as though you are speaking to a lot of different people in a large crowd, such that no one person has to feel singled out. It just feels safer for you. And that is why so many people want to rely on online marketing tools without having to do the interpersonal asking for business. But asking for business one-on-one is still the most effective way to actually convert a former client or a potential client. And the only thing that is keeping you from doing that, the only thing that is standing in your way is your fear and your discomfort. That is really what you have to fix. Now, if you're not afraid, if you're not uncomfortable, but you've simply not done it in a while, know that that is the best way to improve your sales immediately, is to individually reach out, whether that is by phone or through an individual email, to someone that you know would be a great fit for what you offer. You know they need your service. To reach out and let them know that you were thinking of them and you were wondering if they would be interested in the offer or the service. And you're going to do this in your own style. Please do not use a template. I feel like so many people, and I'm going to do an episode next month on this, so many people are so obsessed with like, what's the AI prompt? It's not about a prompt. It is not about a template. Use your own personality, your own language, your own style, because the person on the other end is going to feel it. They're going to know if it sounds like you. They're going to know if it feels like you. And so just be you. Just be you, and know that if it's not the right time for them or they're not interested, it has nothing to do with you. It is not personal. We all say no to things all the time for so many different reasons. And rarely, if ever, is it about the other person. So keep that in mind, build up your resilience, and send out those asks. Now, it's not just for former clients or maybe someone you've talked to in the past, but it is also for potential clients. So if on social media you engage with someone a lot, or maybe you've been in this online space and you've been doing funnels, or you've been doing like webinars, opt-ins, things like that, you can also dig into your data and see who has been engaging, and you can reach out to them to invite a conversation. If you are doing something and you're sending out, like, let's say you had a webinar and you're sending out emails and someone is not responding to that and you're just like, oh, they're not interested, you would be amazed at just how that personal touch can help. And again, they still may not convert, but knowing that you care enough to reach out, knowing that you care enough to answer their questions, knowing that you care enough to say, hey, I think this would actually be a great fit for you, or I'm happy to have a conversation with you, that actually feels special. It improves the client experience. So unlike all the garbage in our heads where we think that it feels pushy, if you truly are being pushy, it will be felt as pushy. If you're not, if you're being genuine, it will be felt as genuine. And if you are detached, that's the biggest thing, right? Are you sending the energy of pressure? Are you sending the energy of desperation? Or are you sending the energy of, I'm just genuinely trying to help. I'm just genuinely offering to engage. I know that what I do might be able to help you, and I'm here if you want to talk. The energy is what matters. So don't overthink it. Just be a kind human that is willing to engage and talk to another human. And so when you think of it that way, you really are just being of service. I have shared before, and I will share it again. When I reach out to someone, or I have a call, or I'm in their funnel and they don't reach out to me personally or don't follow up with me, I assume they do not care about me. And it's not a test, but if I'm on the fence and I'm thinking about it and they never reach up, they never follow up, I assume that they're too busy for me and or don't care about me or care about getting my business. And I want to know that if I give them my business, they're excited to work with me. They genuinely appreciate that I hired them. So when you think about it from that perspective, it's going to help you approach this outreach differently. So that is it. That is the quick tip. You can do a little bit each and every day if it's overwhelming for you. Or right now, think of 3 people that you absolutely know would benefit from your services and reach out and let them know that and see if they'd like to set up a call. I promise you, doing this on a regular basis will improve your sales. If you are interested in working with me more on marketing and sales, applications are opening for Growth Accelerator this fall and the All-In Mastermind for 2026 next month. If you're not yet on my newsletter, make sure that you join so that you can be the first to know. Just go to heatherjoyhubbard.com/subscribe. Thanks, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, give the episode a like and leave a comment below so we can keep the conversation going. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a future episode or announcement. Listening on Apple, Spotify, or another podcast app, you can watch the video and join in the after-show conversation by visiting hustleandflowpodcast.com.